Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 762. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And lastly, if you are interested in my psychic and spiritual services, I'm currently offering live chat sessions, written digital readings, in a program called the myHCS program for those of you who may be struggling financially, to afford these types of services. I'm currently taking request forms and applications for the business week of June 2nd. And the deadline will be this upcoming Friday, May 30th at 11:59 p.m. So if you're interested in any of that, please check the description box down below. So starting with interpreting the number 762, well actually, first, I kind of feel like I'm in a weird type of energy, and it really started when I started listening to this meditation that I'm listening to right now to help me stay focused on this reading, because it's reminding me of the game Fallout. I don't know if you know that game, but maybe that video game could have some spiritual significance for you, or like spiritual messages. It's reminding me when in the first game, when you go to the city. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But maybe there's a specific city here that could be significant, some sort of fallout happening in your city, maybe in the government, or maybe something is coming to light and something is breaking down. It's definitely giving me like the tower type of energy. There's a foundation here built on dishonesty. It's not really a real foundation because there is no stability in being dishonest. But for the sake of explaining, there is a dishonest foundation here that needs to be broken down, so that way a new one can be built on honesty and accountability. And let me try to speak. That doesn't have to apply to like government or local issues for you. It can apply on different levels. It can be personal, national in your own country, maybe something to do with space if you're really thinking that big. But this meditation I'm listening to has 963 hertz, 639 hertz. And notice they're using the same numbers, just in a different order. Maybe there's a reading I've done where it has the numbers 7, 6, and 2 in it, but it's in a different order, like 672, 627. Only take that if it resonates. But getting into interpreting number 762 now. Number 7 is about wisdom, learning, expanding your consciousness, your awareness. Knowledge is power, so like not only are you expanding your consciousness, but you're also becoming more powerful because of that. Which makes sense talking about like, how big this can go. There could be something significant here about the butterfly effect, where you are doing small things that kind of ripple into bigger changes. Butterfly does symbolize change and transformation, so some foundation here is transforming, or something's changing, something big. Even if it's in your own life, like it's relatively big, no matter what this is about. But the number 6 is about unconditional love for yourself, so that way you can have the capacity to love others unconditionally, the space, the time, the energy. You first need to have that space, time, and energy for yourself, and then worry about others. And the number 2 is about balance. It can also be a sign here that something needs to be let go, which really reminds me of that energy of change. There's a broken foundation here that needs to be let go, or there needs to be more accountability somewhere. And this reading is so general, it could definitely resonate for everybody watching this, but in very different ways. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. Like I said, the butterfly effect, maybe. That effect has been following me. And I almost wanted to say that symbol. So if you've been seeing signs of butterflies, you might associate with change and transformation, but it could also be about your impact and how powerful you truly are just as an individual, just because of how connected we are. Definitely choose balance, of course. Choose self-love and choose wisdom, not ignorance and self-hate and disorder. Maybe there's a mirror here. Your reality, if it's a lot of destruction, anxiety, fear, that's a direct reflection of potential of how much collaboration, love, and confidence, and all those sorts of things there can be. To put it in a more general sense, there's darkness somewhere here in a situation that can be transmuted into light, and so however much darkness there is, that's a direct reflection of the potential of how much light there could be. Adding up these numbers, 7 plus 6 is 13, and 13 plus 2 is 15. There's two messages here, which the number 15 is associated with the Devil card in Tarot. I have been feeling the Devil card a lot lately, so much so that I've gained a new interpretation of it. And like, you know how like your ego really comes through whenever you stand up for something, some sort of justice, and it actually works in your favor? That's the new interpretation that I got. It's your ego in a good way. The Devil. It's being proud of yourself, but not overly proud. Not too much pride. It reminds me of that emoji where like it's that devil face where it's smiling, but there's no evil intent. It's more like you've been caught type of energy. With the other message, 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, that's really, really emphasizing the number 6 in 762. Choose self-love, and naturally, you are choosing wisdom and balance. The imbalance comes from the self-hate, which the Devil card can also be a symbol or a sign of self-hate, self-destruction, unhealthy habits. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing on a card from the Prismavisions Tarot. Maybe we'll just see what comes through. Maybe there'll be more here on your current situation, what guidance, advice, or support there may be for you. We're just going to see what comes through, and I'll be floored if I see the Lovers or the Devil. The Lovers has the number 6 on it, by the way, and to me, the Lovers is a mirror of the Devil. It's the light side, the lighter side of the dark side, if that makes sense. I have the 5 of Wands in reverse. We have the zodiac sign of Leo. The Vatican here could be significant for you. I know that the new Pope, his name is Leo, so maybe there's something significant about him, or Vatican City, Italy, Catholicism, Christianity, religion. This is also a fire energy, and up here there's a planet symbol. It's kind of hard to see actually. I don't know if you can't tell what it is, don't mind it, but if you want to look that up and you can tell what it is, feel free. The number 5 here really, really confirms change. The 5 of Wands upright for me is about conflict. People are wanting different things, and it's causing arguments, tension, avoidance, just everything that, comes with conflict. It's going to look different for everybody, because conflict can just show up in different ways in different situations. But when it's in reverse, that means that there is some sort of conflict here that will cease to exist. There will be forgiveness, or there will be justice, there will be accountability. So the conflict, the fight that you are fighting right now, in the long run, will be worth it. Maybe someone here feels called to document things, keep receipts, especially if you resonate with holding like an employer accountable or a government agency or something like that, this will work in your favor if your idea of what that means is justice. As long as you choose self-love.